Hello guys, welcome to my first video tutorial. It's a first video in a series of modeling for total beginners, and we're going to create our models in Autodesk 3ds Max. I'm using 2015 version. If you have a newer one, it's all pretty same and all techniques going to be the same. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. So as soon as you open 3ds Max, sorry, you can see those four panels and some buttons on the top and on the right side. So where we start from? Okay, so let's create our first object ever. On the right side, you can see here we have this one. We have a shelf called Create, and we have geometry, standard primitives, and we can press the box button and just simply, let's say on the front view, let's press the left mouse button and drag it. And we can see we have the first plane, so release the button. And now when we move our mouse left and right, we can see we actually creating some box. Okay, so press again, and we have our first model. So what should we do next? For a beginning, let's go right here on the top shelf and press this button, Select Object. So right now we have just a simple selection tool. So if you click on any of those windows, you will see nothing basically happening, and we just still have our object and we stay still and we can do nothing for now. So let's just select this one, and you can see here it's selected. So how we can manipulate and how we can navigate through those windows. So we have basically four basic windows. We have a front view, top view, and left view. You can change all of them in any order you want, but it's not the point for now. And this one we have perspective view. So just to see it like a little bit better, let's go on the right bottom corner, and over here we can see the button called Zoom Extends or Zoom Extends All. You can press any one of them, and boom, our object is in the focus. So let's start about navigation in those windows. So if you, let's say this window, if you press the middle mouse button and do some movements, you will see this one happening. So we just moving around. Same here. See, just a moment of you right here. Same, same, same. If you scroll the mouse wheel, you will see we zooming out and zooming in. So it's kind of obvious. Zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. In this window, again, we press the middle mouse button, we're moving around. We scroll up, we zoom in, zoom out. Okay, so right now, some magic. If you press the Alt key and do press the middle mouse button and do the same movement, you will see we can move around. Okay, which is kind of cool. It's a first manipulation in a 3D space. Same here. Zoom in, zoom out. So rotating, zoom in, zoom out, moving. Let's say you moved somewhere and you cannot see your object anymore. What we do? We again pressing those buttons. This one, scale only, I mean fit in a window view only selected one. This one, all of them. So again, we have our object in the middle, not actually in the middle, but anyway. What we can do next? On the top shelf, we can see here we have active tool called Select Object. Next to it, we have a couple more, And this one is kind of what we're looking for. Select and move. Press this one and you can see our manipulator changed its look. And we have a couple axes. And let's go here. If we go over this one, we can see it become yellow one. It means if we press the left mouse button and move it, we're going to move our object only in X direction. Same one here, Y direction and Z direction. And you can see that movement in other views. So let's see again. Up, down, left, right. Okay, and right here we have this plane, which means if we press here and do the movement, we can move in that plane, up, down, left, right, but not in a y-axis. Same here and same here. Okay, this one represents a grid with a system scale unit of 1. If it's kind of annoying for you right now, you can press G and it will disappear. G, G, G again. Okay, so let's say we want to expand this one on a all viewport. What we can do right here, the bottom right button, we have maximize viewport toggle. Let's press it and see what's going to be. Boom. Yeah, we have it. Nice. We have a full screen basically with our object in a perspective view. Press again and we back. Press again and again. So same one we can do with a shortcut of double Alt W. Boom, boom. Any of those. Alt W. Alt W. Okay. So as you can see here, let's expand this one a little bit. We have a movement tool, move tool, which we can use for moving our object. Next to it, we have select and rotate. Same actually basis, same story. We have manipulator in this shape. So if we press here, we can rotate our object only this way, this way, this way. Or if we press in the middle, it's a free rotation, but I would not recommend to do that. It's kind of out of control. And as soon as we're doing that, we can see on the bottom, we have like a crazy change in rotation numbers. So let's press Ctrl Z and again and again and again. So right now we have our object, and let's say we want to turn it on a 45 degrees in this direction. 45. And you can see when I'm doing that, we have angle. We have here exactly what angle, but it's hard to find the 45 exactly. So what we can do in this point, we press Ctrl Z again, and which one is this one? It's an X rotation. We can press here 45. We can type here exactly 45 degree, and boom, we have it. Ctrl Z. And but what we can do also in this case, on the top shelf we have this button which called angle snap toggle. Let's press it and let's see what's going to be. So all our changing is with a 5 degree. So as you can see, we can put it like 45 also, and we're going to have same. Maybe it was negative 45, I don't remember anyway. So 45. This one is very useful button. Let's unpress it and let's see what we can do. Next one button, we have select and uniform scale. Let's press it and let's see what's going on. So if you go on in the middle of that manipulator, you will see that like yellow triangle, which means it's going to be uniform scaling. So let's press it and try. Yeah, we can see all it's scaling by preserving all dimensions. So same story with, let's say, on Y. We press here, we scale on Y. We press here, scale on Z. If we choose this plane, we scale only on those two directions. Same here, same here. Okay, so let's scale a little bit back. Okay, so those are basic manipulations with objects. Let's press this button again, this one, select object, and we again in just a selection mode. We cannot destroy anything that we done before, and this one going to be your basically main tool for deselect objects and go outside from different selections and so on. So those buttons, just a selection, it's a Q key. If you press Q on a keyboard, it will select the select object tool. If you press W, you will have movement tool. If you press E, we have rotation, and if you press R, we have scale tool. So it's kind of easy to remember. Q, W, E, R, and so yeah, that's the basics. And you, it's better if you just practice by yourself, manipulate a couple objects. You can create any additional one. So let's see, sphere or like cone. Okay, cone. And then you press Q again, which is selection tool. If we press across those objects, we will see we just selecting them. So also, if let's say you want to move this one, this box, you just press W and you move it. If you want to move two objects at once, you select both of them and you can move them together. And also a couple words about selection tool, about Q. Is if you press it couple times, you can you can see this button changed itself in a different shape. So what we have here, we have rectangular selection, which is kind of obvious. We have a radial one, which is also obvious but not very useful, and couple different more, and we're going to go through of them in our next videos. It's not so important for now. I hope you guys understand, and that's just a basic movement, just the basic navigation in a 3ds Max. And in next video we're going to talk about primitives and about why we need them, what they for, how to create them, and so on and on. And for now, thank you for watching videos. Hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.